Nuts represent one of the most interesting paradoxes in nutrition. They're calorically dense, high in fat, and yet consistently associated with better weight management and improved health outcomes. How does this work? It's a combination of factors that make nuts uniquely beneficial despite their calorie content. Let's start with walnuts, which are exceptional for brain health. They provide omega-3 and have a unique nutrient profile associated with reduced inflammation and better cognitive function. Studies specifically on walnut consumption show improvements in cardiovascular markers and cognitive performance. Then you have almonds, which excel in vitamin E and seem to help with blood sugar control. Pistachios provide the highest potassium content among nuts and improve cholesterol profiles. Each nut variety brings something different to the table. The recommendation is 1 to 1.5 ounces daily, roughly a handful. But here's where people get into trouble. A handful can easily turn into half a bag, especially with salted, flavored nuts. The calorie density means that portion control actually matters with nuts, unlike with most vegetables where you can eat as much as you want. Here's my advice. Pre-portion your nuts into daily servings. Buy raw or dry roasted nuts rather than oil roasted or sweetened varieties. Rotate your nut choices throughout the week for nutritional diversity. Monday walnuts, Tuesday almonds, Wednesday a mixed variety. This ensures you're getting different beneficial compounds. Now, let's talk about why nuts support weight management despite being calorie-dense. First, the combination of healthy fats, protein, and fiber makes them exceptionally satiating. You feel full. Second, some research suggests we don't fully absorb all the calories from nuts. The cell walls resist digestion. Third, the satiety from nuts can reduce overall calorie intake at subsequent meals. You eat nuts as a snack and end up eating less at dinner. But I want to issue some warnings. First, nut allergies are serious and potentially life-threatening. If you have nut allergies, seeds can provide some similar benefits. Second, nuts can be contaminated with aflatoxins from mold, particularly peanuts and pistachios. Buying from reputable sources and storing properly matters. Third, nuts go rancid. The healthy fats that make them beneficial also make them prone to oxidation. Store nuts in the refrigerator or freezer and smell them before eating. Rancid nuts smell off and should be discarded. Here's something practical about preparation. Soaking nuts overnight can reduce phytic acid content and improve digestibility. Some people find this helps with digestive issues. Rinse well after soaking and dry before storing. The Mediterranean diet doesn't typically use nuts in the forms popular in America: nut butters with added oils and sugars, honey-roasted nuts, chocolate-covered nuts. We're talking about simple, minimally processed nuts added to salads, grain dishes, yogurt, or eaten as between-meal snacks. One final note: nut flours like almond flour can partially replace wheat flour in baking. This isn't about going gluten-free necessarily, it's about increasing nutrient density and diversifying your diet.